Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, y'all, first of all, I want to apologize. I am not in my normal location. I am still out of town. Therefore, I don't have my proper tripod or my proper lighting. So, if the video looks kind of dull, it's because I don't have the best lighting in the room that I am filming in. So, I apologize for that. Secondly, I want to go back into somewhat in last week's video because when I'm making my videos, I tend to see a subject and go on and on about it. And then even though I have my notes, I still be forgetting some things. And I know I said time and time again, I don't follow what's going on in real life. I stick to what's going on in the show. But then I sat there and thought, like, was I being too easy on Candace? Because Candace was doing a lot last season. But then I was like, at the same time, like, I can see where she was going for that. But they're still trying to punish her for what she was doing last season. But we're not going to punish anybody else for what they did last season. And I'm just not here for that. Now, I was learning, like, reading other people's comments on their videos, what was really going on. And come to find out that Charisse wasn't the one who started this rumor about Monique. It was somebody who Monique thought was a friend. I'm not going to say she was a friend. It was somebody she thought was a friend. Because if that was your actual friend, they wouldn't have done anything like this. It was somebody who Monique considered a friend spread these lies. And I guess Charisse was like bringing it up to the girls, kind of sort of like helping spread the lie. But she was not the originator of the lie. And Candace even helped her like make a cease and desist so this friend will shut up and stop talking about this. So I don't know why she's so mad at Candace for befriending Charisse if Charisse wasn't the starter of said lie or rumor, whatever you want to call it. So I'm trying to read more and more into it, but Monique, she's giving this more life by bringing it up every time Charisse comes up. And if she wouldn't talk about it, if she had never brought it up, I would have never knew anything about it because, like I said, I don't follow these ladies in real time. But she had never said why her and Charisse weren't friends. Or maybe Giselle would have brought it up either way. I don't know, because Giselle just wanted to spread everything what happened. But anyway, let's get to this review. Y'all know Karen is extra, and she is happy to be back in Potomac. So therefore, she has to have a singing telegram for her invitations. Now, first of all, we got dude. He in some type of like the people who like read the letters for the Knight and King and all that stuff from like way back in the day. Like, this dude is calling her the Grand Dame instead of the Grand Dame. He messing up on the last name. He's having wardrobe malfunctions. He's having like all of the things going on. And I'm like, see, this is what happens when you're being extra. You could have did a simple, just you alone. The Grand Dame is back in Potomac. Comes, to my house party at such and such address. It's gonna be the event of the year. Do that, but you got to be extra and have this dude over here, talking. And like, mind you, Ray wasn't nowhere in the invitation. This is supposed to be y'all, debut back into Potomac, and Ray was nowhere in the invitation. This was all about Karen. But we gonna get to that a little bit more when we get to the party. Now, y'all, I don't know if I said last week, but like, I like Wendy. Like, her husband, all her accomplishments and all those other things. But what I did not like is she got on this screen last night and sat there with Robin and told Robin basically what Candace had said about each and everybody in the group. Like, first of all, Candace is your friend. You came on the show as Candace's friend. So why are you telling Robin, who was Giselle's go-to girl and has always had Giselle's back, that Candace said this about Giselle, Candace said this about that person? Like, why? But what I did like, she did say that she felt Candace was being attacked at Ashley's event. Like, that was the second time where it was jump on Candace's event, and I'm glad she like pointed that out. Like, when everybody's coming at you, this is a gang up. And she was the only one that basically had Candace's back. I mean, Karen did sort of kind of in a way. But, like, why are you telling Robin of all people what Candace has had said about somebody? Now, y'all, I learned a long time ago, when I'm talking to somebody and if they bring somebody up, I'm not even gonna add any more to the subject. So I'm not gonna name a person who tried to like blast me on three-way. We was talking at one point and she said something like, if she hit, like, would you hit her? And I was like, if she hit me, I will hit her back. Well, sometime later, she called me and didn't tell me she had this other person on three-way. And she's like, didn't you say you was going to hit her? And I was like, what I said was, if she hit me, I would hit her back. It wasn't just out of nowhere, I said I was going to hit her. So that's when I learned you can't say stuff to everybody because they gonna take it back to somebody, add a little bit, subtract a little bit, and now you over here looking a certain type of way. But I did not like the fact that Wendy was out here saying what Candace had said about each and every person. I'm like, you new to this group, so you don't know these people, and obviously you ain't watched the show, so you didn't know that Robin was gonna skip, hop, and jump over there to Giselle and tell Giselle what was said about Candace, and now this was gonna be another jump on Candace moment. I just did not like that. Now, Ashley and Candace, they finally meet up, and Ashley, she done got this stroller bringing baby Dean in, and it was a lot trying to get that stroller into that restaurant. People having to move chairs and tables. It was a lot. But I do like that Candace admit that she said some mean things about Ashley on social media. But she wasn't the only one. Ashley was talking and saying some messy stuff about her. Y'all know Ashley, she can say some stuff as well too. But Ashley's like, well, I quit because I was in labor. Now but Candace's defense was, I don't follow you, so I didn't know you was in labor. So it did look like while you was over here in labor, I was just being mean to you. I didn't know you was in labor. Granted, you stopped because you went into labor. I kept going because I didn't know. But, Candace is still on this thing. I don't know where things went left between Monique and Cherise and how I'm being, victim. I'm not the victim. I'm the villain almost because of what they got going on. Because they said that Monique and Cherise, they was cool at Ashley's baby shower. They was sitting at the same table. They'd taken pictures together. Now, something happened between June and September, which was Candace's anniversary party, to where these two fell out. Now, Candace says that she don't know what happened because she talked to Monique each and every day, and Monique never said anything or had like, girl, I'm having this issue with Cherise because Cherise said A, B, C, and D. So she's like, so she thought that they was cool. So if I didn't already had this girl, she was invited to my wedding, but she didn't come, and I'm inviting her to my rehearsal because I don't know y'all got anything going on. Had she known that they had some beef going on, she might not have invited Cherise. But Monique never came to her and said anything like this. And then I'm wanting to say that, now I don't know how true this is, but this rumor started like years ago. And her and Cherise was friends at least up until last year in June. So it's like, it's not really adding up and making sense. So it's kind of weird, y'all. Like I said, I don't follow them. If y'all know the real true story, always drop it in the comment below. If I was incorrect about anything, put it in the comment section below. But just be respectful about it. Now, Ashley has to tell Giselle that Candace was talking about her. Now, I don't know why Giselle is surprised that Candace called her monster, because she is a monster. She is. She's the green-eyed monster. We've said that for several, I may have not said it, but several YouTubers have said that. Like, you are mean, Giselle. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is not the first time that someone has told you are mean. But she is. Now, this is going to give her another reason to have to jump on Candace. You did this last season. You was doing all this, that, and the third. So now you talking about me, so now I got to jump on you. Yeah, I forgot. We at Karen's event right now when, Ashley's spilling all this tea. And y'all, when I see the preview, I was like, okay, this is like a nice fancy little party. Why is Robin showing up with pizza? When I seen the preview, I was like, what is she doing? This is not a pizza, type of setting. But she was being funny to that season when Giselle, Robin, and Ashley was sneaking around to the house where Cameron's at to see if she actually lived there because they didn't believe her. Another being mean and being messy, but they don't want to bring that up. And like, first of all, you eating out the pizza before you bring it in there? Like, what was going on? Y'all, I really didn't care too much or really pay much attention to Giselle being mad because Candace calls her mean. But Candace, like, what I said to Wendy, I would have said to your face, you are mean and you are messy. Now, one thing I can say about Candace this season, when she is confronted, she's not jumping stupid. She's not getting out of pocket. There's been, this is the third time when she's been confronted, and we on, episode 4? When they was at that restaurant, she kept her cool, raised her voice a little bit, but she kept her cool. When they was at the sipping sea last week, she didn't jump out of pocket because this is Ashley's house. Ashley's baby's here. I'm not going to get too loud. This event, I'm not going to give this to you. I'm going to keep calm and walk away. She's not jumping stupid with them. And I think that's where they're getting angry at. Like, she can't win for lose. Like, last week, Giselle called her childish because she decided to leave the situation. If you ask me, I think that shows a sign of maturity because I'm not going to get loud and start fussing and fighting with you because I am in somebody's house and their baby is here. I'm not going to give you that energy, so therefore I'm going to leave so I don't go there. But when Monique left, she wasn't childish. What gets me about these shows is I have an issue with somebody. Me and this person, we have issue with each other. These are the only two people who should be meeting up to discuss and to apologize. I don't need 4-5 extra people who are not having beef, because the extra girls who are not in the argument beef situation, they like to jump in and add stuff in and keep things going. No, we're going to do this privately so we can get our points across and we don't have the peanut gallery. And that's what they don't like. They want to be all up in the mix of what's going on. But when it's time for the light to shine on them, oh, no, we want to be by ourselves. We want to do this. And this is where it's just ugly. Now, y'all, this is why I could not be on reality TV, because I'm not about to be on here trying to keep up with the Joneses just to impress y'all. That's what I'm not going to do. This girl right here loves a good Ross Dress for Less, Marshalls, loves a good TJ Maxx, Burlington Coat Factory. I found some pants at Walmart, $7, comfortable as all get out. Found me a nice purse at Ross Dress for Less, Calvin Klein, $39. Suitcase, gorgeous suitcase, $29, Burlington. That's where I'm at. I'm not impressed about where you living at. I don't care if you living in the fanciest zip code in the United States that you done paid $5.2 million for this house. What I'm worried about is, are you a good person? How are you in life as a person? Is your house clean? Are your kids taken care of? That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about you going into debt to impress anybody. You can have a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom house. Is it clean? Are you taken care of? If you're not asking me for money, you good. But anyway, back to the show. Karen out here trying to get her fiancé on. Yes. She done doggone changed outfits mid-party to come walk out. I'm like, okay, you should have did that at first and then had a wardrobe change. It would have been more, instead of you having this sparkly dress on top of everybody, then you go change and you come out trying to get your, she called herself Keyonce or Keontae or whatever. That would have been better from the jump, in my opinion. But Paul Wright, he had nothing said this was a Karen and Ray Huger's party. This said Karen from the invitations. We had on like the little cupcakes and on the little pieces, a cake for Karen. She even walked out by herself. Nothing said Ray is in welcome us Hugers back to the party. This was a welcome Karen back to Potomac party. Ray at one point went upstairs and checked them the deuce because he was sleepy. Mid-party. As Karen's getting her Beyonce on, Ray walking upstairs to go to sleep. Now, I don't blame Ray because your girl in her early 20s. I could stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning and still get up at 7, fresh as a daisy. Now, I'm good if I can stay up to 12:30. I'm usually in my showered and in my pajamas if I'm back in Houston by a good 8 o'clock. It's still light outside. I'm ready, all ready for bed. Not going to bed, but I'm ready. So I don't blame Ray, y'all. I ain't got time to be up trying to party. He not young no more. He ain't trying to do all that stuff. He just not. And I don't blame him. Y'all, I want them to do better on this show. But I am tired of this jump on Candace bandwagon. Like, we gon' push her to the coals from her past things that she done a few seasons back, but we not gonna give everybody that same energy. And this is what we're not gonna do. I don't know why they surprised. You said this about me. Everybody on this show has said something about somebody at one point in time, but they want to jump on you when you do it. Y'all, that was the just. If I left anything out about me, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, and you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.